Thank you guys for watching the Animal One Guys YouTube channel. If you like my content, leave a comment down below. Ask me questions, let me know what you liked about it. And hey, click on the little like button. But please, if you want, go ahead and subscribe, because it helps my channel out. That way you can stay up to date with all my videos. And if you want, click on the bell icon to get notified. Right? Right? Huh? 1 out of 2. Not bad. All right, everybody, so I think this will be the final update on Artemis in terms of how she's doing to recover. So you know she had the gas, you know the whole vet trip, right? There's a whole story on this. Well, now we're outside, it's 80 degrees, and I've been taking her outside a couple times with Discord, and maybe you guys will see some images. She used to just sploot. Fat, small, make herself look big. She was scared of being outside. Well, this is the 4th day in a row that we're out here, and look at this behavior. She does not have a leash because she's not ready to use that yet. If I put the leash on her, she will sploot and not go anywhere. And that's not what we want. So this is not necessarily dangerous, guys, but you have to be ready if you're coming outside without a leash. So my head is on a huge swivel, always looking and listening for traffic, and when it comes, I come and I hold her. And you have to be aware, I'm not allowing myself to get distracted. Even while doing this video, I'm staring at her. That's number 1. Number 2, you need to know your animal's top speed and where they want to go. This is really no big deal if she takes off down this way, as long as there's no cars, down this way, or up here. But where is the issue? If she were to get underneath the bushes or in my neighbor's bushes, anything like that, man, let me tell you, there's nothing more than a pain in the butt to try to get her out of that. So, fine. I know her top speed, which let me tell you is hilarious because I've shown my Discord members. That's right. If you donate on Patreon, you get the Discord link and you get to hang out with us, and you get not a lot of recorded content, but you get a lot of live, unscripted content. I'm in Discord almost every day in voice chat or in text chatting, but I'm live streaming videos of me interacting with my reptile. So are other members. So there's a lot of cool place. It's a very cool community. No judgment. Everyone in there is so amazing. But yes, so now she's outside and she's actually moving around. Although because I'm talking and going crazy, she's kind of stopped. So what's going to happen is I'm going to pause the video. She's probably going to get moving, and I'm going to silently just record her. And maybe she'll take off running. Anything that we see, we'll be quiet about, we'll film a little bit of it, and then we can discuss it after. Okay, let's discuss. She was running at top speed, really good, and I had to run up on her to catch her. You saw her open her mouth a little bit. She immediately went into a little bit of a defensive posture that she was being hunted, but she's not being hunted. And that's great. That's what we want to see, because number 1, that is the natural thing to see, but that is also the behavior that we want to break. So just like a dog or things like that, this is an animal, and just like a human, they need to learn, they need to train. You know, they don't come knowing how to do everything right away. Stuff that's unnatural to them, right? They're going completely off instinct. And that's how you know there's a healthy lizard, number 1, because you're seeing all the natural instincts right off the rip. That's what we want to see. We want to see in a new behavior, tongue flicks, movement, defensive postures if things scare her. We don't want her to just submit to death. So, because that means unhealthy. So boom, we saw that. That's great. Hopefully we can see some more of it. And then eventually over time, hopefully by a month, you see how she's completely just casual walking around here outside with me like Simba and other of my large lizards that I've had for a while do. So again, we'll pause and we'll pick up her movement. Here comes a car. So we gotta just grab onto her to make sure she doesn't go anywhere. The car will drive by. She's a little distracted by the noise. And we can just let her go. Again, that's just a precaution. She may have gone nowhere. You can't have the risk of the cars coming by, something scares her, she turns 90 degrees, dashes, smash. So good job. Approaching the street, it is crystal clear at both. On my street, it's very little traffic. The only traffic you're getting on it is if you're one of the people that live here, because it's not a cut-through street, but it does go all the way to the end, so. This is the type of behavior you want to see as she's moving. See that tongue? She's going places she's never been before. She's got to pick up scents on those areas. She needs to be able to mark in her head where she's been, what's been there before her. So this is, again, that normal, natural behavior. And also, she's looking at me because she's not quite interacted with shadows at this level before. So there's her own shadow. I cast a really long shadow because the sun is setting a little bit, and you just have to keep alert. We'll only film her for a little bit more, and then we'll put her back. So this is good even if she crosses the street. It's a long run before she would get to anything she has to interact with or could hide behind. There's no cars, because they do love to run under cars. And then you'd look no stranger than laying on the cement, trying to get underneath your neighbor's car or some random stranger's car in the street. And then they ask you what you're doing, and you're saying, I'm trying to get my lizard out from under your car. Right. Also know that she's much slower on the cement than that she is on the grass, because she gets much better grip on the grass. And then I guess the other last thing is you got to look for people who are spraying for weeds. You tend to look for those signs, but even if you don't see those signs, you should look for marks of fertilization. So this lawn here on the left, super clean. They probably had their lawn sprayed, although we're kind of past spring season. The lawn on the right, you can see remnants of cut dandelions, so they haven't sprayed. And this is funny because I actually met these neighbors across the street right at the beginning of COVID, because Simba was walking over here just like this, and the lady was in her backyard, and she was like, what is that? Can I come up? Is it okay? And I was like, sure. And that's and we're doing it 5 years later, but with Artemis. How funny. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to take her back and rotate some other reptiles. Take care, guys. Thank you guys for supporting my reptile rescue family.